What is up, everybody? I just got done doing a bunch of homework earlier and got some packages in the mail that I have been dying to open. Really quick, before I get into unboxing what I got in the mail here, I wanted to do a quick shout out to all the subscribers, you know, that have recently subscribed and have been subscribed. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. And I think next week we might be doing a giveaway. So let's jump into the unboxing. Let's see. And if there's anything I know, it's how not to handle a knife. So make sure you cut away from yourself and watch out for your fingers. I've had way too many stitches throughout my life, so. Make sure all your fingers are out of the way. Boom. There we go. Take it easy, take it easy. Alright. There it is. Alright, so I picked this up off of SidelineSwap the other day. Shout out to current subscriber Lacrosse Goalie gang for suggesting and urging me to pick up the Warrior Nemesis 3. I found this thing on SidelineSwap for 50 bucks, so really good deal. Tell just right away from looking at it, there's super minimal use. Definitely worth the 50 bucks and super stoked. Dang. So the only goalie head I've ever used is the STX, the Eclipse 2. I have this head on my game stick and on my backup stick actually. So really familiar with this head. I like it a lot. I'm a really big fan. It has a lot of flex in it, so when you get those bounce shots, you can really get it and swallow up those rebounds. For the amount of flex in it, is also really durable. I haven't had any issues with any cracks or anything like that in both of the heads, so they've held up really well. Really like this head, and I'm super interested to see how the Nemesis 3 holds up and compares to it. Initial thoughts, just looking at it right away, I definitely am a big fan of the kind of side profile here. That's probably the main difference you can notice. The Eclipse 2 kind of has this backwards kind of arc. It's kind of facing away from the shooter, kind of bending backwards. And then the Nemesis 3 has the opposite. It's kind of bending forwards, almost in like an offset type of profile. But definitely, you know, it seems pretty stiff. I'm interested to see how it holds, how much flex it has on those low bounce shots. I do like how the sides here are angled kind of inwards to help direct the ball in. It's kind of, you know, similar with the STX Eclipse 2. You can tell they both have that kind of, you know, funnel shape to the side of the head here. Honestly, with the consistent stringing holes all the way up and down the side, just gives a bunch of options there, so I'm super stoked. I have the Grizzly 2S stringing kit coming in the mail. That should be getting here in the next couple of days, and I will actually have a video going through the entire stringing process of how I get this thing strung up. Probably going to go for a very similar setup to what I have on my game stick. Just have a really low pocket. It's pretty deep. Just got 2 shooters with the nylon up here. Mess with a few things here in the once I string up the Nemesis 3, but I definitely just like the simple 2 shooters on top and kind of a low pocket. And I noticed that for me personally has you know, doesn't really allow a lot of rebounds. You know, really kind of maximizes your stick handling outside of cage too, when you have to, if you ever have to carry the ball and get away from the attackman. So right on. So make sure you guys check back next week, and I will actually go through the process stringing this head up. That about wraps it up for this week. I will catch you guys in the next one. Let's go, Lynx, baby. If you're still hanging out and you noticed I had 2 boxes in the initial intro, you want to check out what I got in the other box. I didn't want to make a huge announcement or make a big deal or anything just yet, but I am going to be starting a podcast here soon, and I ordered myself a little bit of podcast equipment here. I got a microphone, I got a microphone stand, and I came with a pair of headphones as well. But yeah, I actually set up a small podcast studio, and I'm going to be having a kind of a weekly podcast show, probably mostly talking about like lacrosse goalie stuff, and kind of, you know, cover a lot of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes in becoming a lacrosse goalie. And I also have the opportunity to interview some really cool people that don't necessarily know too much about the game of lacrosse. I could kind of help grow the game a little bit in that aspect, maybe bring some cool information to you guys. So if you're into podcasts, check back. I'm definitely gonna have the videos up here on my channel, and I designed a logo and all that stuff. So put quite a bit of time and effort into it. You know, I figured, hey, while we're all quarantined and stuff, and being a recording arts student, just have the opportunity to maybe grow and make something cool out of it. You never know. So let's open up this package and see what we got in here. Bubble wrap! Hey, look at that. So, for any of you guys that are maybe looking into starting a podcast, I got this set up for, it was 150 bucks. I believe they have them on Amazon now, so you could probably go check them out there. And if you have a podcast, or if you have one that you like to watch, comment it down below. I definitely am super into checking out new podcasts, especially starting this YouTube channel. You know, makes you really appreciate the effort and all that goes into producing and making content, whether it is a podcast or a video that goes on YouTube and stuff like that. So I definitely have a lot of respect for anyone that does it, whether you have a massive amount of followers or not. But yeah, comment down below if you have a channel, if you have a podcast, anything that you want me to check out. I'm really super supportive, and I really appreciate all the support you guys have been showing me. Once again, I'll catch you in the next video. Skull Leaks, baby.
No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me,